Alright, man, it's your boy J. Cole, the Vikings fan, and we back with another video. Week 5 NFL picks, man. My Vikings, we went to London, got the dub. It was once again, it was an ugly win, but I take it. We 3-1, and we ahead in the division, so I take it. I take any win. Fans mad that we 3-1, which I don't understand. I feel like we winning the games we was losing last year, so I'm cool with that. Kirk, he's not playing his best football, but hey, as long as we win, I'm cool.
Yeah, it's your boy J. Cole, the big bro. You already know. Let's go. Hey, Titans went up there in Indianapolis and came out of there with a W, man. We can't really talk too bad about that W because we don't get too many W's up there in Indianapolis, man. I actually seen the 0-4 Colts beat the Titans before up there, man, with a quarterback that nobody knew. So, I mean, it's tough to go up there and get a win, and we got it. So I'm happy about it, and we on to the next.
Oh, man. Hey, it's been a minute, man. I'm excited to be on the show. It's your boy. RKO, Rico, y'all know me, man. Rams Nation all day long, man. Let's go.
Nah. But man, yeah, man, we're gonna give y'all our week week 5. Man, this season is coming and it's going. It's already week 5.
It's
I feel
flying,
like
man.
Last week I was in Minnesota for the first game. It's already week 5.
Yep.
So first we got Thursday night game. We got the Colts versus Denver. And I'm rolling with Denver. The Colts, they not looking too good. And I heard that they owner, he getting frustrated with the coach and the GM, so things don't tighten up. It's gonna be some firing going on in Indianapolis. I'm rolling with the Broncos, man. And hopefully, I feel like, I don't know why Russell Wilson is not, no, but he's not what he used to be, so.
Yeah, man. I got the Broncos on this, but I got a feeling the Colts gonna try to make it a game like always. That's what they do.
Yeah.
And that's true. Words did come out of that camp that he's frustrated, and they on a hot seat to the point where they actually might end up firing Coach Frank White and the GM after this game. If they lose this Thursday night game, they might be fired.
Oh, well.
They already mad they lost to the Titans, and then you turn around and get blown out by the Jags some weeks before. So, yeah, that manager ain't having it up there. He don't like that. They used to running stuff, and really, like I said, they ain't been running nothing since 2014. So, I mean, he's just getting antsy, and heads gonna have to roll. But I got the Broncos.
Yep. I definitely got the Broncos as well. Major factor for me is Jonathan Taylor not going to be playing.
Sure,
the news came out. Them was favored by 3.5, but I just don't see Indianapolis being able to overcome all the slow start they had anyway. And now you put Jonathan Taylor out the game. Denver's nasty up front. They don't give up too much on the rushing yard tip, so give me.
And yeah, I didn't see that Jonathan Taylor gonna be out. He's on my fantasy, and man, he been killing me.
Boy.
I feel like I'm just finna give up on fantasy because all my players either out or on IR. So, and I got a good squad, but I feel like everybody's injured, and I'm 2-2 right now. I'm just finna throwing a white flag. But the Sunday games, man. First up, we got the New York Giants going against Green Bay. And I don't know if what's the Giants quarterback?
Jones.
Yeah, Jones.
Yeah,
Dan. I don't know if he playing or not. Y'all know if he's playing. He can't. He had an ankle injury. Then Tyrod Taylor gonna come in and try to run somebody over and get a concussion. Like, bro, use the backup. Like, relax, slide. But my hate for Green Bay, so I'm going for the Giants. I got the Giants. I need Green Bay to lose. I don't like them that's
I
sitting
got
at the
Green
top,
Bay.
like close to us, man. No.
I got Green Bay on this one, man. Yeah, Green Bay got they got an okay defense, man. I think they could hold Barkley to some yards, under his yards. So I got Green Bay. That's in London town, right? That's across these. I said 9:30. Yeah, so that's in London.
That's
so
in
that's
London.
an early morning game. Wake up early, eat some breakfast. You know what I'm saying? If you're a Giants fan, you might not want to eat breakfast because they might mess up your breakfast. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I got the Packers.
Yeah, I definitely Green Bay as well. To be honest, I feel like Rodgers is just gonna play keep away. I think he just gonna keep the offense on the field. I don't think the Giants can get him off the field on third down. So I feel like the Packers just gonna be able to control pretty much the whole floor of the game and take it.
Man, Barkley, I feel like Barkley got to have a good game for them to win, and he's gonna do that.
I think he gonna need about 160 yards,
man,
at least.
He got. I need my Giants to win. But next we got Pittsburgh at Buffalo. Man, I'm picking the Bills, man. Pittsburgh, this rookie, this is like, what? He got put in last game, but this is his first like start.
Yeah, this is first. Yeah,
this is first start. Yeah. So this is a hard task for him first start. Josh Allen and the Bills. So. And it's in Buffalo, so I'm rolling with the Bills, man.
Yeah, I got the Bills on this one too, man. It's gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough for Pickett, man. He might get picked a lot during that game, but I got the Bills, man, because Pittsburgh, man, it's rebuild time. It's rebuild time. That's what I see from them right now, man. They rebuilding, trying to get things together over there. Their defense is still playing. They playing okay, but it's not going to be enough for Buffalo, man. I think we're going to get another video from Stephon Diggs telling somebody to go home or something after the game.
Okay, yeah, I definitely got Buffalo. They got the biggest point spread from the line that I see of 14.
14.
I think it's going to be way more than that. Coming off the edges. I mean, Pickett, he ain't a statue back there, so he better, move around a little bit. But he gonna be running for his life. I hate to give them too much credit because they whooped our ass at the end of the year. But from top to bottom, they defense is they really are like together.
Yeah,
plus they getting people back that they had hurt at the end of the year. So the defense you see in weeks 1 and 2 ain't the defense you're gonna see this weekend. That's a problem for a lot of people.
Right.
Yeah, I got Buffalo.
Next, we got LA Chargers at Cleveland going against the Browns. And I'm going to roll with the Chargers. I feel like they going to somewhat start getting on the right track because they've been kind of up and down thus far this year. And the Browns they're just the Browns. That Watson out there, even if they had Watson, I don't think they'll be anything because he set out a whole year. But I'm rolling with the Chargers. I'm just picking them off of strength. I feel like they're just a better team.
Yeah, you know me. I'm going to roll with Herbert on this one, man. I'm going to roll with Herbert, man. I got the Chargers. It should be a nice game, but I got a feeling the Chargers might blow the top off by third quarter. So I got the Chargers.
I got the Chargers as well. Cleveland, I don't know. They look good on paper. I thought they was going to come out the gate, being able to, at least on defense, make people frustrated, but that ain't been the case. I do think Herbert is still, got some lingering injuries that's messing with him, but I think they'll be able to scheme around that enough to keep Cleveland from taking advantage of it. So I got the Chargers.
Yeah. Next, we got Chicago coming to Minnesota going against my Vikings. And I feel like this the game we should just go out and just dominate. The score should be like 38-10 or something. Because our game's been a little too close other than week 1, but that's week 1. But week 2, we got stumped by the Eagles. Then week 3, we barely beat the Lions. Then last week, we barely beat the Saints, which we still won. But I feel like this the game we're going to dominate, about 38-10. And if you betting, Bet Dalvin Cook, he gonna have over 85 yards, and Alexander Madison gonna have over 50 yards because the Bears' run defense is pretty trash. So I think we're gonna run the ball a lot. And I'm about to say Diggs, but Jefferson, I think he gonna have a good solid game because once we get the running, we're gonna be able to pass, and this is the game we should dominate. So I'm rolling with Minnesota.
Damn, the game that Tony missed to be in this group, boy. I want to hear this, boy. Hey, I got the Vikings on this, man. Like I said at the beginning of the season, I feel like y'all one of the most complete teams in y'all division. That's why I picked y'all to win y'all division. So I'm gonna stay with that. I'm gonna stick to it. I'm gonna pick the Vikings on this game versus Chicago.
Yeah, this one that I left blank because I was just like, I don't know which way to go. But honestly, I ain't gonna discredit Chicago, but that week 1 win was kind of, suspect. Like, they called my squad last week, but it was suspect because of the weather. So Minnesota playing in US Bank, they a different team versus on the road. So I gotta go with the Vikes too.
Clean sweep. Hopefully our defense come to play, man. It's Ed Donatel. I don't know what he doing with this shell deep. I don't know, but I don't know. Next we got Next we got Detroit at New England. I'm rolling with this is the slicker. I don't know.
Trap game, boy.
It's a tricky pick because the Lions they can score like I seen like they the only team that score like 35 points a game and still be look like they 1-3.
Yeah.
How are you 1-3? You scoring 35 points a game? That shouldn't happen. But
that means your defense.
Yeah. I'm picking New England just because they at home and how they played against Green Bay, even though they had that third string quarterback in or something.
Yep, third string.
And he didn't look that bad.
Yeah, he finna have a full week of practice with the first starters and stuff. So I'm gonna roll with the Patriots.
Yeah, I got the Patriots on this as well, man. Like I said, if you scoring that many points and you still losing, that means it's your defense that's losing you games.
Yeah.
Your defense can't finish out the game, which was a problem when Stafford was there, and that's one of the reasons why I told people that when he left and went to the Rams, he was going to win a Super Bowl because they had a defense and an offense. He had so many game-winning drives over there at Detroit that most of them they lost because the last drive was on the defense, and that was it. So, yeah, it's a defensive problem in Detroit, and I'm going with New England.
You know what? I got to take my check and put it back on the other side. I was but I can't be fooled, though. You right. I got to take New England. I had forgot about how they played against Green Bay.
Yeah.
And, that kind of memory. And that quarterback, he looked very decent. I don't know how to say his name, but he looked very
Zippy or something.
Manageable. Yeah.
Fucking Zapper.
Zippy, or something like that.
And I think Bill Belichick gonna play keep away. Ain't no need to get in. Yeah, ain't no be no hidden, shootout. Just control the ground, chew them up. Give me New England.
Yeah. Next, we got Seattle at New Orleans, and this is another little tricky pick because New Orleans got all them injuries, and hey, somebody I seen like it was on Twitter. They was talking about how we lost or like struggling with a backup, but I feel Andy Dalton is better than Jameis Winston to me. I'm not gonna lie. Andy Dalton isn't bad. He's not no trash quarterback. You give him some weapons and something, but because he's not gonna turn the ball over like Jameis Winston. So I picked Seattle just because how they played against like they put up points, but New Orleans defense way better than the Lions.
Mm-hmm.
I'm picking New Orleans. I'm not finna pick Seattle. I was picking Seattle off of my hate of New Orleans because I feel like that NFC Championship game, it still haunts me. And ever since then they've been having bad luck. But I'm a pick. I think the Saints gonna win that one.
Yeah, I was leaning towards the Seahawks, but yeah, like you said, man, Andy Dalton is actually a decent quarterback. He's just up in age a little bit, but he's still decent. He could get the job done. Yeah, I'm rolling with the Saints.
Then I think they get Alvin Kamara back too. So
I was just asked that.
They get him back. Oh yeah, that's over with.
So I'm feeling like an informant right now. I'm just flipping. I'm gonna flip this one too.
I flipped.
New Orleans. They defense, last week I was like, y'all messing up my parlay. But they did their job. Wasn't good enough to get the win. But Seattle, Seattle play inspired at home, and I think being in that dome is gonna take the air right out of them. So New Orleans gonna be loud. Ooh, I don't like picking them either, boy. But
man,
guess I'll take the Saints.
I do not like picking the Saints, man. I do not like the Saints. They have moved up on my list of teams I don't like. It used to be Pittsburgh and Green Bay. Pittsburgh done went down some just because it's not the same Steelers team, but Saints, they up there.
Yeah, I need to work on mine. I got a top 10. You shouldn't have 10 teams that you don't like. I need to learn to forgive.
But next we got Miami at New York going against the Jets. And this, I want to say this is an upset pick just because, Tua, he's not going to play. But I feel like the Jets going to win this one. I got the Jets.
I'm a roll with Miami, man. I'm surprised at you, man. You're gonna go against Teddy B like that, man.
Yeah, man.
Gonna go against Teddy.
I love Teddy, man. I'm always gonna have love for Teddy Two Gloves, man. He's still a Minnesota Viking at heart, but he's on the other side, so I'm picking against him.
He stepped in at a bad time and actually did a good job, man. He did a good job with that offense. So I think Miami gonna go out there and win. I got Miami.
Yeah. I want to go New York, but I can't. You're right. I'm gonna go with the Jets too. The Dolphins. See? I think Miami just on defense. I think that'll be the difference in the whole game. Like that, Teddy B. We ain't gonna call him a game manager, but he ain't willing to just turn the ball over. So I think that could be the reason that they able to pull out a win. Plus Vegas knows something we don't because they got a 3-point spread. So
they know something. Next we got Atlanta at Tampa Bay going against the Bucks. And for some reason I didn't even see this one. I don't know if because Tom Brady going through a divorce or what.
Right.
But Tom, I think she mad he came back. It gotta be.
That's all it is.
Yeah, it gotta be because it was all good. He came back, all hell broke loose. But Atlanta came off a pretty good win against the Browns. They in Tampa though. Then Tom Brady, I don't think he practiced today. He got sore shoulder or something.
Old age.
It's Wednesday. It's maintenance day, so
I'm rolling with the Falcons, man. Fuck it. I'm rolling with the Dirty Birds.
That's a good pick, man. But I'm gonna stick with Tampa on this one, man. I know Mark is my guy, but like I said, Tampa got a lot. They got a lot of talent over there. It's just Tom Brady, man. I think, like you said, he's going through that divorce thing probably, and it's messing him up out there on the field. He got too much going on off the field. And really, he should know better by now, man. He been in the league this long. You should know how to separate that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Deal with it off field, and then when you get on field, you deal with what's going on out there on the field. But I got Tampa on this one because they really got embarrassed against Kansas City. So I'm looking at them to come out and try to do the same thing to Atlanta that they got done to them with Kansas City. So I got Tampa.
Yeah. I got Tampa as well. The Bucks, they dealing with injuries, so it's messing. It ain't the same. But also the Falcons, Patterson's out. So I think that's a huge blow to them. So I don't know how to. I mean, they can get around it, but I don't see them being able to fix the scheme up quick enough to deal with Tampa. So yeah, give me the Bucks.
Yeah, I forgot Cordell out. He's on my fantasy. I looked at it today. It said IR. I was like, what the hell? All my players is man. But next we got Tennessee at Washington, and this one, this is a tricky one too. But I'm picking the Titans just because the quarterback over there with Washington, Wentz. You don't know which one you're going to get, but it's been the bad one for a long time. So, but they got two good receivers up there in Washington. But I'm picking the Titans, man. I think Titans gonna go on a little win streak.
Yeah, man. This is one of those type of games right here that the Titans don't get no respect because they will play teams like this and take an L. But I think they're gonna turn it around on this week, man. Because like you said, they're playing against Carson Wentz, and Wentz, man, the boy already been sacked 17 times this season. Dang. We just heading into this week 5? We heading into week 5. So I'm gonna be honest. If it was a bet on that prop, man, I would have added about 5 more to them after this game for real. Cause we coming after him. We gonna eat him alive. We gonna have to because those two Ohio State boys on the outside, man, they too dangerous. So we gonna have to get to Wentz, and we're gonna have to get to him early for us to win this game. And then on the other side, we just gonna have to run the ball and move off from that, and hopefully score a damn point in the second half because it's been 3 weeks. Boys ain't got no points in the second half, but they scoring everything. They averaging 24 points in the first half, but they averaging nothing in the second half. And the crazy part about this game is Washington is dealing with the same thing, but they the opposite. Like they scored no points in the first half, but they averaging like 24 points in the second half. So this game is going to be something different. Somebody's going to have to get something right this week, and I hope it's my Titans, but I know I got my boys, the Titans.
Yeah, I got to roll with the Titans too. It's only a 2-point spread, 2.5. That's what scared me. Because, you know, Vegas, when them numbers get to messing like it, I mean, they know something. I don't like the secondary for Tennessee. It's Farley. That man got to go. I love boy. Ooh, and listening to local radio, man, you get to hear all the dirt. But Washington, I think, as long as Tennessee can control them up like that line of scrimmage up front, because if Wentz get them ghost feet, it's over with. He ain't gonna see nobody. So I think Big Jeff, man. Plus, man, you gotta give Tennessee kudos, man. The way the offense was flowing last week in that first half, I'm seeing plays that they ain't ran all year. And I ain't no Titan fan like it, but I'm like, now where these plays come from? They did something right this week. I think that was the start of something. Everybody who they've been asking to do something all season, they stepped up last game, kind of. But they did enough in the first half to take it on. So yeah, give me the Titans.
Okay. Piggyback on y'all not scoring in the second halves and stuff. I feel like it with Minnesota. Like we get in the red zone a lot, but we always kicking. I'm like, come on, like if you get in the red zone 4 times, you score 4 touchdowns, that like you 9 times out of 10 you gonna win that game. You can't be kicking. But next we got Houston at Jacksonville. I'm rolling with the Jaguars. This is an easy Houston. I just feel like they try to compete, but I feel like Jacksonville coming off that tough L against the Eagles, they gonna put a spanking on Houston.
I don't like any one of these teams. Tie.
Man, come on. It's Jacksonville. Houston is packing it in. You know, it's not about winning right now. They trying to get through the season. So, yeah, give me Jacksonville.
Next, we got San Fran at Carolina. I'm rolling with the 49ers. Carolina got Baker Trashfield. He's going to turn the ball over plenty of times, and Debo going to have a good game, and I 49ers just gonna destroy the Carolina Panthers, so that's easy.
Yeah, I got the 49ers. 49ers on that, man. They gonna smack the Panthers. I got the 49ers.
I guess I got the team with the S and F, man. I'm not gonna say. Yeah, man, come on, man. I'm not picking Carolina. How about that?
He said the team with the S and F. Oh, next we got Dallas going against the LA Rams. Man, I hate it, but hey, I'm rolling with Dallas, man. That defense is fast, furious. Man, they be getting after the quarterback. Diggs been having a good year, even though like last year he gave up all them yards but having a lot of picks. But I feel like this year he's clamping. I feel like he's having a good year this year. And Cooper Rush, he haven't lost yet, so I'm not gonna pick against him. Dallas.
Ooh, this is tough. This is tough because they had a tough loss. The Rams just had a tough loss. Rush is on the road, but I think it's about time for Rush to have that one bad game, and I think it's gonna happen this Sunday. So I got the Rams on this.
Well, I don't know how my first week on here, I got to do this because I ain't never did this before. I got to go with Dallas, bro. And we got a lot that it's gonna take a good part of the season to fix all the problems we get. I'm really scared we're gonna run out of time. I already had 2 or 3 nightmares about us losing in the playoffs. So, yeah, I don't want to say to win the division, but yeah, I got to go with Dallas, man. I don't think we got the personnel right now that's gonna get the job done. We in trouble.
I'm gonna ask you this question: do you think Sean McVay is missing Kevin O'Connell?
To some degree, he got his comfort level, and I think the worst thing is we had to go all in last year. So we sold the future for that season. Well, that season over, so guess what? Now we reaping all the benefits, and it don't look good. It ain't nothing happy in LA land right now. Ain't nobody happy with each other. People fighting on the sideline. We just got Tech McKinley. You knew. But, Jalen getting trolled. I want him to say nothing else for a few games.
I don't know why he even let that bother him.
Because man, he supposed to be the top point in the league, so his pride. But right now, we need to be humble and just keep our head low. I don't want nobody to pick us the rest of the year. Let us just be underdogs every week, because we got our schedule already is lined up because we won the division last year. So that means we ain't finna get no cupcake game.
Yeah.
So, and Lord, no, I don't want to hear no Cowboys fans hold that over my head. But I don't know. I'm feeling pretty defeated right now. This is bad.
Yeah.
If y'all seen the video, y'all know. Boy, I lost my little puppy last week.
Next, we got Philly at Arizona. And I'm not going to lie, when I was thinking about this game, I almost picked Arizona. Just because I feel like Kyler Murray going to have one of them games. He just do amazing things. But they suck at home. For some odd reason, they suck at home. But they like the best team on the road in the NFL. So that's why I'm picking Philly.
Man, this one right here is tough, man. This is a tough one, because you waiting for Philly to have one of them games where Hurts is not Hurts, but he's been on fire, man. The guy's been playing good ball. I can't take it away from him. He might be in some people MVP talk right now. So, I mean, that only came because he got AJ out there, and AJ been balling for him. He's been doing his job. Their defense has stepped up and played their game as well. Yeah, Arizona is in trouble. So yeah, I got Philly. Just thinking about it.
Just because I need some people in my division to lose, I'm taking Arizona. I'm hoping that I rub off on them, and me picking them is the reason why they take a L. So yeah, give me the. I hope it work against me.
But next we got Cincinnati at Baltimore, Sunday Night Football, and man, I'm picking. You know, I don't pick against Lamar, so I'm rolling with Baltimore. They should be 4-0. They should be one of the undefeated teams left, them and the Eagles. But they gave up that game against the Bills. Then last week they just gave up the game against the Bills and the Dolphins. That was the first letdown.
Mm-hmm.
Then the Bills. Like, why did you not kick? Why did you not kick a field goal to take the lead? Why would you go for it? Then they march on down and kick a field goal and win. Like, and you got Justin Tucker. Justin Tucker on the pace to be the first kicker to go first ballot into the Hall of Fame.
And like, they really tried to make it a debate. They showing highlights of when they went for fourth down previous years. I'm like, nah, that don't work.
Nah, right. This is now. Like, that was a whole different probably situation. Like, no, I don't. No, you don't. You don't do that. That's why Marcus Peters was mad. Like, come on now. So I'm gonna roll with Baltimore. They can't give it up another game, man. And I seen something like they the only team in NFL to be losing for only like 14 seconds in a game, and they 2-2. So out of them 2 games they lost, combined being down, losing was 14 seconds. So that means you lost both games like at the end. After leading for like 20-something points. So they fixed that. Baltimore be a good team.
Yeah, I got Baltimore on this one, man. Teams been treating Jamar Chase like they've been treating Justin Jefferson, man. They doubling them. They got a guy on them on the line, jamming, and they got a safety help up top, man. So Jamar, he ain't been a factor this season lately. So yeah, I got Baltimore.
I want to go with the Ravens, but something in me say that man with the number 9 on his jersey for Cincinnati, he got something to prove. You know, they already done been counted out like as a fluke, and you know the way he, like you said, Chase finna get so much attention that now you finna have Higgins, and you know Higgins in the open field, he's making a lot of look bad on that deep ball. So I'm gonna go with Cincy.
Okay. Next, we got Monday Night Football. We got Vegas Raiders at Kansas City going against the Chiefs. I feel like Vegas, they underachieving like right now. I don't know why they got rid of their coach. I'm going to say this in a video. I don't know why they got rid of their coach from last year. He had the players playing together. They went to go get Josh McDaniels. He sucks. He's already proved he can't coach. Like, let him just be Bill Belichick offensive coordinator. That's what he's good at. But I'm a roll with the Chiefs, man. They came out, put that stumping on Tampa, scored fast and kept scoring. So I'm a roll with the Chiefs.
Yeah, I got the Chiefs too. It's a divisional game, but I got the Chiefs, man.
Yeah, I'm right with y'all. I got KC. I don't believe in Vegas. It just ain't clicking. Adams is mad. Like, man, why did I come here? It ain't a good look. So yeah, give me Kansas City.
Okay, clean sweep, man. That's our week 5 picks. Skull Nation, stand up. You know what it is. Your boy J. Cole, the Vikings fan. I'm out.
Hey, man. Appreciate you for stopping by, Rico. We finally got you in here, man. But as always, it's tighten up. F your squad because they're trash can water.